Hello guys, welcome back with me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. IMF confirms plan to expand emergency aid to help countries deal with food shocks. Washington leaders, the International Monetary Fund or IMF on Tuesday confirmed that it's moving toward expanding emergency financing for countries hit by surging food prices and shortages triggered by the war in Ukraine, with some 20 to 30 countries seen most in need. IMF Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva said the fund's executive board members were very positive about the proposed food shock window when they met informally on Monday, and she hoped they would approve it to allow a swift disbursal of funds. The plan, first reported by Reuters on Monday, would allow the IMF to provide in additional and conditional emergency financing to countries hit hard by the food crisis unleashed by Russia's war against Ukraine and global inflation following the COVID-19 pandemic. There is a sense that it's a necessity and we have urgency to act, Georgieva told an event hosted by the Center for Global Development. What we are proposing is to increase access to emergency financing for years to countries that are most vulnerable. She said the change would benefit low-income food importing countries that have seen their costs skyrocket, or others like Ukraine whose exports have been hampered by the war. Georgieva said the program would be available to countries that didn't already have larger IMF program, and estimated that some 50 countries would be eligible, of which 20 to 30 were expected to have the greatest need. IMF spokesman Jerry Rees said the funds has lent over 268 billion to 93 countries since the start of the pandemic, and was looking at all options to exchange our toolkit, including to help countries affected by the food crisis. Further discussions were planned with the executive board to ensure formal approval of the change, he said. Rice said in the fund had provided 27 billion in loans to 57 low-income countries, and was continuing to encourage its member countries to come to us early for needed financial support. The proposal discussed for Monday would temporarily increase existing access limits and allow all member countries to borrow up to an additional 50% of their IMF quota under the IMF Rapid Financing Instrument, with low-income countries able to tap the Rapid Credit Facility, sources familiar with the plan said. Georgieva said the hope it would be approved in time for the fund's annual meeting in October. They said food prices, already hit by inflation, surged worldwide after the start of the Ukraine war due to block supply routes, sanctions, and the other trade restrictions, out of a brokered deal that allowed resumes export of grain from Ukrainian ports, has begun to cause trade flows and lower prices is recent week. JP Morgan both accusation on job cuts as Goldman layoff loom. New York Reuters JP Morgan Chase and Banks of America NYSE BAC, the two largest United States banks by assets, expressed questions about job cuts, in contrast with Goldman Such were hundreds of layoffs could start as early this month. You need to be very careful when you have a bit of a downturn to start cutting bankers here, and that's because you will hurt this possibility for growth going forward. Daniel Pinto, President and Chief Operating Officer of JP Morgan NYSE GPM, told investors at a conference Thursday, if anything, in some environments like this, there may be some very, very top bankers that you couldn't access or hear in the pace that now they are available to be hired. I think that's all from me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.